Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Steel Plaza Subway station in downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And yes, this is a subway station, and it's loaded up with all kinds of 80s architecture, artwork, indoor plants. When's the last time you saw indoor plants in a subway station? I can't think of anything like that I've seen before, which kind of makes this place really unique and special. It really is just like a time capsule. And every time I'm down here, I'm like, I don't want to catch my train. I just want to hang out in the subway station here underneath this awesome skylight atrium surrounded by lights that looks like it's straight out of a 1980s mall. Here we are up on the main concourse, and you can kind of see off in the background here all of these glass bricks, which is really kind of the defining feature of this station. If you love glass bricks, you're going to have a really good time down here. And here we're approaching these bricks with the lights behind them. This is actually an art installation called Rivers of Light by the artist Jane Haskell. And these fixtures used to be neon tubes. They somewhat recently replaced them with LEDs. And this part of the installation changes colors with the time of day. So when you come down here in the morning, it's sort of got a sunrise color palette. And later in the evening, it will turn dark blue. Just obviously something you would never see built today. You would never see anything that looks like this at all. It would just be like a pure white polished wall or something with no defining features. Along with those columns, a really strange mixture of kind of modernism, postmodernism, and brutalism, and I love this kind of cave back here. So there's a tunnel that goes between the subway station and the US Steel Tower that you can access during the week and early on Saturday morning. And I think this is mostly just used, for office workers to go between the building and the subway station without having to go outside in the elements. But there are two really awesome things down here. First is this mural, which is called Challenge Pittsburgh, and it's by the artist Harold R. Schuler. And you'll see that it was installed in 1985. And the great thing about this down here is that it's not outside exposed to the elements. Here at this end of the tunnel, it turns into an awesome mallway that goes between that tunnel and the lobby of the building. And even though you can tell this has probably been renovated, somewhat recently, I'm still really into this because this is the type of thing you just don't really see that often anymore. Like malls in office buildings was kind of a thing they were trying in the 70s and the 80s, especially downtown. A lot of that stuff is just ripped out. This has kind of obviously been renovated over the years, and there's not much going on down here besides restaurants that the office workers can go to during their lunch break. Obviously, like I said, this has been touched up over the years, and normally I would probably be bummed, but frankly, in this case, I don't care. I think this is still awesome that this is down here. And as we walk back through this tunnel, I just get a space station vibe or something from the lights there on the ceiling and the curvature of the hallway. So here's some more art, although this wasn't from the 1980s. This is a Virgil Cantini mosaic mural from, I believe, 1964, and I think this used to be somewhere else in the city, I think in an underpass or another tunnel somewhere that had to be demolished so they could make room for a freeway or some other road construction project, and thankfully they saved these and reinstalled them here. And Virgil Cantini also makes an appearance in a video I did about a classroom building over on the Pitt campus that has a Cantini sculpture that used to be hanging up at the South Hills Village Mall, so it's kind of cool to tie those two places together. And we've got a sign here that says "to the shops." There used to be another mallway, sort of where we first came in, on that far end of the station. that has been renovated out over the years. This connecting hallway still remains with these awesome lamps that give off this green glow when you film them with your camera. And this is a shot, I guess I came back here at night just to see what this looks like when the sun goes down. It still looks just as good at nighttime. Again, this is a subway station with indoor plants and plant lights. How awesome is this shot? Just looks so fantastic down here at night. And you can see here are the lights have changed colors now to sort of match the time of day. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Steel Plaza Subway Station. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.